Hey everybody, NW Order for Life here with One Piece chapter 760 review. The chapter starts off with Sabo and Koala. Koala's yelling at Sabo telling him, he can't start a fight with, an admiral like Fujitora because it will drag the Revolutionary Army into a war, and they don't want that. That's not their goal right now. And then we see the people that that stormed King Riku's location, where Usopp made the sniper shot, and where everybody was, you know, trying to hang on in that position. The people that were storming them are now asking King Riku for help, saying that they knew, or they remember now that Doflamingo, uh, set up that whole night, however many years ago it was, and that King Riku was innocent. So they're begging King Riku for help, and or tell us what to do. Should we fight? And King Riku basically says, just wait. I'm putting all my hopes on that child, Luffy, and then Admiral Fujitora is shown in a flashback, talking with Sabo, and we see that the battle ended, and Fujitora is basically saying the exact same thing, that he, just like the king, is putting his faith in Luffy to stop the war because he doesn't want Dressrosa, country of peace, to go to war with the Navy, I suppose. Or, yeah, probably just with the Navy. And so then we see Law, or actually, first we see Doflamingo. Doflamingo is shrugging off Luffy's attack, like that hurt, but I'm fine. And then we see Law cutting Trebol in a way where he says that Trebol cannot regenerate himself, or put himself back together. And just as Law is going for the finishing blow with his injection attack, Doflamingo blocks him and kicks him out of the way. Um, and then we get Trebol uses like this snot, uh, spear-like attack where he makes like 3 rising spears out of his body or something, and they just impale Law right through the chest, in 3 different spots. And then Luffy instantly gets attacked by Doflamingo, who ties up Luffy's arms with string right after he kicks him. He ties him up with string behind his back, and then he controls Bellarmine to go attack Luffy with 2 swords. Luffy dodges the attack, and then Doflamingo pretty much monologues about why he's doing what he's doing, and he basically says that he's a Tenryubuto, and the reason why he's doing what he's doing is because he wants to destroy the world that the Tenryubuto control, because his father betrayed them and made Doflamingo, after being a rich, spoiled brat for how many years as a Tenryubuto, he made him as a little kid go into the world of the normal people, and him, his wife, and Doflamingo, they went into that type of world, and Doflamingo hated it. His mother died from sickness, which I guess she wouldn't have contracted if she was with the rich medical doctors in the Tenryubito. I don't know, but it seems like Doflamingo really resented his father for it, to the point where he killed his dad, and he brought his dad's head to the Tenryubuto, and they would not accept his father's. They would not accept Doflamingo back into their ranks. So he is vowing to destroy everything that they own. Obviously, with the Smile missiles, or the whatever Caesar's research, those nuclear explosions, Smile, and yeah, and that's his story. He's a psycho villain who wants revenge on the people that did not let him go back into heaven, as he says, because he calls, um, he calls the reality he was in when he was a kid, being poor, hell, and he calls being wealthy and privileged and one of the elite as the Tenryubuto. He feels that was heaven, and they robbed him of going back to heaven even after he killed his own family, his own father, to go back there. So he just wants plain simple revenge. And that's his story, and it's simple, and it makes him maniacal, and it makes him evil, and it works, I guess. I don't really have any complaints about it. Not much fighting in this, chapter. I mean, Law, had like, one or two combat scenes. Trebol had two combat scenes. Luffy basically just, went in for Doflamingo. Doflamingo had the most combat scenes, I guess, with the kick, the string, the manipulation and stuff. But like, I don't know, it just didn't strike me as a fighting type chapter. More like an all-in-one kind of chapter, like a couple of things of everything. Because the whole King Riku thing and Sabo and Fujitora, that kind of took me completely by surprise. And talking about Fujitora, I just don't get him. I don't get why he would start fighting in the first place, against Sabo, who was clearly trying to help Luffy, who was trying to stop Doflamingo, and then all of a sudden, now he wants to put his trust in Luffy to stop. Well, why didn't you just not help in the first place? And that would have been a huge, goal towards stopping it, not to mention you not taking place in the conflict at all, right? And that's how I see it. But yeah, so it was a good chapter. We give it like an 8 out of 10. One Piece chapters are rarely not 8 out of 10s because it's such good chapters, good writing by Oda. So that's it. I'm done. Please comment below if you want to talk about anything about any of the characters or about Doflamingo's past or whatever. Anything you want. Be sure to rate the video and subscribe for more. Subscribe for more videos in the future about One Piece, anime, and other manga in general. Thanks. Have a great day.